Deuteronomy 2:25. This day will I begin to put the dread of thee and the fear of thee upon the nations that are under the whole heaven, who shall hear report of thee, and shall tremble and be in anguish because of thee. So all these nations are going to get it. All these nations that put their hands on the children of Israel, so-called black people, they all in this day that's coming that the Most High saying, in this day he going to put the anguish upon them and the fear of thee upon them. So in this day they going to all fear the children of the Most High, the sons of the Most High in Pacific, because the sons of the Most High, the sons of Jacob, are going to be the ones that receive the power from the Most High to get us out this captivity and to deliver us from the hands of our enemies. So yeah, power is coming, and that day is coming that these nations are afraid of us. So yeah, they know who we are. They know that we are the children of the Most High. So yeah, prophecy is coming. Prophecy has been fulfilled, and yeah, let's get to it.
They're gonna play by my rules now. No remorse.
Cause I'm sucking for the deal. Fuck around, nigga, yes I will. Take a life or I take it ill. Time to even out the playing field. These niggas wasn't playing fair. Ain't you lames cause I'm sucker proof. Don't play no games, boy, I'm busted proof. Look, I don't give a fuck how you niggas feel. I can tell it fake, I can tell it real. Got a purple heart out the battlefield. Now watch me levitate to 100 mil. What the hell is going on here? What's the real mission?
Take so much from me.
Don't play no games, boy, I'm busted proof. Don't play no games, boy, I'm busted proof. Pop at you lanes, cause I'm sucker proof.
They brought that warrant in my house. They're gonna play by my rules now. No remorse.
Cause I'm sucker proof.
The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war, for with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. With thee also will I break in pieces man and woman, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young, and with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock, and with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen, and with thee will I break in pieces captains and rulers. And I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, saith the Lord. Behold my servant whom I uphold, mine elect in whom my soul delighteth. I have put my spirit upon him. He shall bring forth judgment to the Gentiles. He shall not cry, nor lift up, nor cause his voice to be heard in the street. A bruised reed shall he not break, and the smoking flax shall he not quench. He shall bring forth judgment unto truth. He shall not fail, nor be discouraged, till he have set judgment in the earth, and the isles shall wait for his law. Thus saith God the Lord, He that created the heavens and stretched them out, He that spread forth the earth, and that which cometh out of it, He that giveth breath unto the people upon it, and spirit to them that walk therein. I the Lord have called thee in righteousness, and will hold thine hand, and will keep thee, and give thee for a covenant of the people, for a light of the Gentiles, to open the blind eyes, to bring out the prisoners from the prison, and them that sit in darkness out of the prison house. I am the Lord, that is my name, and my glory will I not give to another, neither my praise to graven images. Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them.
Today's briefing, we discussed how our administration is going to devote the remainder of the summer to a special focus on 5 ways to make gains in getting those of you who are unvaccinated vaccinated. Because here's the deal. We are continuing to wind down the mass vaccination sites that did so much in the spring to rapidly vaccinate those eager to get their first shot and their second shot, for that matter, if they needed a second. Now we need to go to community by community, neighborhood by neighborhood, and oftentimes door to door, literally knocking on doors, to get help to the remaining people protected from the virus. Look, equity, equality, it remains at the heart of our responsibility of ensuring the communities that are the hardest hit by the virus have the information and the access to get vaccinated. So, as we shift from these centralized mass vaccination sites where we're doing thousands of people a day, we're going to put even more emphasis on getting vaccinated in your community, close to home, conveniently, and a location you're already familiar with.
They brought that warrant in my house. They're gonna play by my rules now.
For he put on righteousness as a breastplate, and an helmet of salvation upon his head. And he put on the garments of vengeance for clothing, and was clad with zeal as a cloak. According to their deeds, accordingly he will repay. Fury to his adversaries, recompense to his enemies, to the islands he will repay recompense. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him, and the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from transgression in Jacob, saith the Lord. As for me, this is my covenant with them, saith the Lord. My Spirit, that is upon thee, and my words which I have put in thy mouth, shall not depart out of thy mouth, nor out of the mouth of thy seed, nor out of the mouth of thy seed's seed, saith the Lord, from henceforth and forever. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. And the Gentiles shall come to thy light, and kings to the brightness of thy rising. Lift up thine eyes round about and see. All they gather themselves together. They come to thee. Thy sons shall come from far, and thy daughters shall be nursed at thy side. Then thou shalt see, and flow together, and thine heart shall fear and be enlarged, because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee. The forces of the Gentiles shall come unto thee. Isaiah 14. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them, and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve.
Hey guys, RDC TV here. We know it's the 21st and we see you guys with your capes. We were trying to see if you would explain how you're going to use your powers for good.
Explain? Nigga, we ain't explaining shit, nigga. Hey, this the news, huh? Hey, at the days of niggas explaining shit to y'all niggas, that shit is over. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But what we can do is flex these powers on your head top. Hey, show him what you can do real fast. Show him.
You got it.
Hey, that's only one power he got. That's fine. Hey, show him. You up next. Go on. Hey, and we call that nigga Folk Flat. Yes, we got hero names. What you think mine is? He's a boy. Hey, you know what it is. Hey, hold on. Let him come back. Jump man here. Jump man, stop playing with us. Stop playing with us. Hey, so now that we got these powers, we want to enact a few changes for y'all. The first thing is how y'all did us in the 1700s and 1800s. That's how we gonna do y'all.
Wait. What do you mean?
What you mean? You stupid?
What do you mean?
I said what y'all did to us in the 1700s and 1800s. That's what we gonna do to y'all. So if y'all did good to us, y'all ain't got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, exactly. Are you referring to slavery?
Hey, nigga, you said it about us. Hey, you said that. You said that. That's all we said. Hey, in them $600 stimulus checks, y'all gonna live off that shit.
Yeah, y'all live exactly.
Exactly. I got that. Y'all vaccines, y'all doing that shit first. Everything that y'all made us do, you doing. Cause how you gonna stop us? Not saying we gonna do nothing, but how you gonna stop us? Hey, so I just want to tell the news one more thing real fast. Hey, we the new Justice League. You know what I'm saying? Folk Flat, Jumpman, we the new Justice League. So y'all gonna do what we say, all right? Now broadcast this to everybody, because if we don't see this broadcasting, we gonna come see y'all. We gonna come see y'all, all right? So Justice League, who? Yeah, Folk Flat, Jumpman, Heater, and every other black person you see, they all the Justice League too. Hey, y'all better do what we say. We gone.
For the day is near, even the day of the Lord is near, a cloudy day. It shall be the time of the heathen. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions.
It's not good.
But there's none so blind as those who will not see. Open your eyes. Let the scales fall away. This has all been written.
Well, what are you saying? What are you proposing?
That we all prepare to meet our Maker.
Oh, prepare to meet shit. Lady, your tongue must be hung in the middle so that it can waggle at both ends.
The end of time has come, not in flames, but in mist.
Come here. Easy. How about if your ass prepares to meet my size 10 work boot? How about that?
Hey, there's no call for that.
Myron, please, calm your friend down.
I'm trying to save your soul, you stupid man. Doubters will doubt till the end.
Okay.
No, a monstrosity did pull that poor boy away. Things in the mist. Do you doubt? Do you? Then go out. Go out and say how do you do.
Shut up, lady! For God's sakes!
Look, you'll have to stop now. You're scaring the children.
They should be scared. Oh, yes, they should. Their beautiful, pure little minds have been corrupted with lies, lies. All this talk of a modern God or no God. There is one God, the God of the Israelites. And he is a stern and vengeful God. And we have been mocking him far too long. And now he demands retribution in blood. It is time to declare yourselves. Take sides. The saved and the damned. Read the good book. It calls for expiation. Blood.
What?
Blood. Little Normie was first. And now God calls the rest of us. The bill is due. It must be paid. As Abraham, their beautiful, pure little minds have been corrupted with lies, lies. All this talk of a modern God or no God. There is one God, the God of the Israelites. And he is a stern and vengeful God. Their beautiful, pure little minds have been corrupted with lies, lies. All this talk of a modern God or no God. There is one God, the God of the Israelites. And he is a stern and vengeful God. Their beautiful, pure little minds have been corrupted with lies, lies. All this talk of a modern God or no God. There is one God, the God of the Israelites. And he is a stern and vengeful God.
There is an ill, Mr. Epps, a fearful ill resting upon this nation, and there will be a day of reckoning yet.
Behold, remember, they have his people. I will raise them out of the place where you have sold them. So the Most High is raising us up and will return your recompense upon your own head.
God's gonna punish whoever did this.
So these people that were sold, the Most High is declaring a recompense, confirming everything we've read that the Most High said, rejoice, O you nations, with his people, because he will avenge. And we see here, he said he gonna raise these people up out of the places where they were sold and bring recompense. 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 and 6, seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
God's gonna punish whoever did this.
So, it is a righteous thing with God to bring this World War III we about to see.
God is a Negro. I am in big trouble. I am in big trouble.
Hello. So shall they fear the name of the Most High from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun, when the enemy shall come in like a flood.
Conyo, this is not a gang.
It's like a goddamn army.
Yo, this is some straight bullshit. That's a fucking militia.
I gotta ask you something. Do you really think war between the black race and the white race is inevitable?
They're gonna move from floor to floor, killing as many as they can, okay? You're on the 14th floor, so you got time.
Let me tell you, arm yourself, brother. Get ready, because the revolution is coming. Pick up a gun and arm yourself. Because trust me, it's coming.
Therefore shalt thou make them turn their back, when thou shalt make ready thine arrows.
You can fire your arrows. You can fire your arrows.
Upon thy strings against the face of them. I will call together all the kings of the earth. So again, confirming the Most High will gather all these nations. Remember, we are scattered to his people, to these people, and he did prophesy that he would take vengeance. Okay, he would avenge. All right, to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and Lebanus, to turn themselves one against another.
Who's turning the keys? The men are.
Russia, China, England, Israel, India. Everybody's got nukes in the air.
And repay the things that they have done to them.
That who we are is who we were.
Verse 21. To who? Like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, so will I do also, and keyword, recompense in their bosom, saith the Most High Elohim.
And I will pluck up thy groves out of the midst of thee, so will I destroy thy cities. And I will execute vengeance and anger and fury upon the heathen, such as they have not heard.
Up a tactical alert. There's another driver badly beaten. So, folks, here's the situation from South Central. Drivers of automobiles and trucks that enter this area can expect to, oh, look at that. Terrible. And there's no police presence down here. They will not enter the area. That's right. This is attempted murder. No, there's no shutting down Florence. Let's shut Florence Boulevard down. That's the answer. We're going to tell the LAPD to do that now. Tell LAPD to shut Florence Boulevard down and Normandy because people are still driving through here. That's right. That's right, Ross. Ross. Okay, he's moving. He's a lot of blood gushing from the man's head. Someone's standing there taking a picture. He's taking a videotape of the man laying on the street, but nobody's helping him. Now they're checking his gas tank, and boy, if they set that gas tank, well, unbelievable. South Central Los Angeles, we're seeing a dark day here in Los Angeles. The LAPD is nowhere to be found. I feel very frustrated. They're picking his pockets now. Okay, I think we just took a round. Well, this is our job and we're going to stick with it. Okay. Well, Ross, we want to stay up here. Stand by. This is going all the way to Florence in Vermont. This is a riot area. That's a term that the LAPD is using at this point. The driver is stumbling, trying to get up, and nobody is helping the driver. I used to be a medic. Okay, what's the PD? What are they? Okay, we know that Florence is all the way down Florence from the freeway to Vermont. I used to be a medic, and to see this happen and not be able to help these people, it's indescribable. The feeling, the powerless, how powerless we are. But these pictures are important. It's important to see the dark side of the city, and sure. You see that? He's reaching up for help, and somebody kicked him in the head. No. Ross, because of the picture angle that you have, maybe a tight picture, it is literally people walking through the area. It's literally dozens of people. I have a wider view than you do, and from my vantage point, he's on his knees, and it's
You know where I'm from. When black folks started revolutions, they never had the firepower or the resources to fight their oppressors. Where was Wakanda? You know, that ends today. We got spies embedded in every nation on Earth, already in place. I know how colonizers think, so we're gonna use their own strategy against them. We're gonna send vibranium weapons out to our war dogs. They'll arm oppressed people all over the world, so they can finally rise up and kill those in power, and their children, and anyone else who takes their side. It's time they know the truth about us. We're warriors. The world's gonna start over, and this time we're on top. The sun will never set on the Wakandan Empire.
Like I already own it. Standing on top cause I earned this moment. I took what was mine, now I won't let go of it. Cause I'm a hustler, yeah I'm a hustler. Cause I'm a hustler, yeah I'm a hustler. Cause I'm a hustler, yeah I'm a hustler. Keep turning up the heat. I keep turning up the heat. Keep turning up the heat. Yeah, I'm a hustler.
You a child of God. You got purpose. The law put it there, and nobody can take it away.
These books are for white folks. They're full of things your kind wouldn't understand. You're a special boy, Nathaniel. Study hard here.
Brethren, I pray you sing to the Lord a new song. Sing praise in the assembly of the righteous. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud on their beds. Let the high praise of God be on the mouths of the saints and a two-edged sword in their hands to execute vengeance on the demonic nations and punishments on those peoples, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute on them this written judgment. This honor have all his saints. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Sing to him a new song. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
The week of the fight. This is the time for it to happen, to everything to come out. I feel it, bro. You can't feel the power.
Deontay,
energy. Oh,
Deontay,
goodness.
Radio Raheem.
Oh,
listen, man.
goodness.
You said that your people have been fighting for 400 years.
Man, your peoples too.
So I just want you to explain what you mean by that.
You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man. Don't sit up here and try to bait and not know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what the fuck I talk about when I say these things. Your people too.
Explain it. Not everybody knows what you're talking about.
Radio Raheem, I don't have to explain what's understood, man. You know what I mean by that. You know what I say by that. I ain't got to go further. And if anybody don't understand that, then God be with them. Go look up the history. Go look up the history. Shit, don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit. See what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know what I dare you to sit up there and say is explain. You know what I'm talking about, man. He's fighting people. You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day. You just sit here and you don't know what I'm talking about? Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go, man.
Radio Raheem with Deontay Wilder. We know what he's talking about.